All right. So, guys, welcome everyone. Welcome to everyone, all of you. Welcome to the class. And today the video is not working. I don't know what problem is there, but the video is not working for today. So, we will be having our discussion without me over here in this section. All right. I hope that you are able to see the slide. Yes, confirm to me, guys. Yes, everyone. Okay. So basically, today's session, we are having the discussion on 5-year paper analysis for the organic chemistry. Okay. So in our session for today, we will be having the discussion on organic chemistry 5-year paper analysis for the CSIR NET exam. Okay. All right, guys. So I hope that the slide is visible to all of you. Now we are just going to move on to the discussion. But before that, let me just introduce you to myself. So my name is Jagriti Sharma, and yeah. So I hope that you've already visited my profile, and if you have not yet visited my profile, then you can just type my name Jagriti Sharma over here on the home page of Unacademy, and you will be able to access all the free live sessions which are over there, right? So these are all the free video sessions basically, right? So these are our special classes basically. All right, and these special classes are usually live sorry, live classes basically, and they are the recorded version, right? These are the recorded classes which are over here right now. Okay. All right, so I hope that you will be able to access a lot of free content, guys, because these are free classes. So I would suggest you to go and watch them. We are also having free video courses. I would also suggest you to see the free video courses as well. And talking about the plus class, so basically right now in this month of December, we are right now having this course on preparation strategy for CSIR UGC NET exam June 2020. All right, so this was the course that we had. Right now we are having this course, we are having discussion on the June 2020 preparation strategy. All right, and also we are going to make a 6-month study plan very soon. All right, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow we are going to make a 6-month study plan, and we are going to stick to that. All right, because when we start studying, when we start learning the main concept, then we would not have much time for strategy preparation. Okay, we would not have much time for strategy preparation. That is why we want to cover these topic, this most important concept with before, when we are having some time. Also in the upcoming months, right, basically in the month of January, so our batch course is starting in the month of January. Excel for Chemical Sciences June 2020, this is the name of our batch course. And we are going to have classes. Basically I'm going to have organic classes, okay, and then SD sir is going to cover physical chemistry, and Nurul sir is going to cover inorganic chemistry. Okay, so we will be having this course, batch course, from January to the month of April basically. Okay, and I hope that it will be really helpful for you guys. All right, and let me also tell you something more about the subscription packages. So guys, some of you, I had done a video lesson. Basically I've done a live class yesterday itself on the Explore Unacademy. All right, how to get maximum benefit from the Unacademy website. So I had already made a video on that, right? But still some students are confused about it. So right now over here I'm also talking about the CSIR UGC NET subscription packages. So guys, the 1 month subscription package is 21 per month. The 3 month subscription package is 5,250 for 3 months. The 6 month subscription package is 8,400 for 6 months, as well as the 12 month subscription package is 10,500 for 12 months. Also, the 24-month subscription package is 16,800 for 24 months. Alright, so I have just shown you one example over here, that if you are selecting the 12-month plan, for example, you are selecting the 12-month plan, then by entering the referral code of an educator, okay, so if you add the referral code and apply, then you are going to get a 10% discount. You will be eligible for a 10% discount in the total amount, okay. And also, if you have watched the special classes or free video courses, you must also have gained some credit points. If you apply those credit points, again you are going to get some benefits, okay. All right, so for example, my code is Jagriti S, right? It is Jagriti S. Okay, so for example, if you are applying my code over here, right, if you click on apply, then the amount is definitely going to get reduced from 10,500 to 9,450. So it's a 10% discount. All right, and I have not yet shown you if you can, definitely you can apply the credit points that you have gained by watching the classes and everything, right? So by applying the credit points as well, you are going to get some discount after this, okay. So definitely guys, the subscription is worth it, and I would suggest you to join me on the Plus platform, and I will also be telling you about my individual courses in this session as well, okay. So first of all, what we are going to talk about in this session is something like this. The contents of this session are going to be, so we are going to analyze the topics with marks for year 2018, 2017, 2016 as well as 2015, and this is going to be for the organic chemistry. Okay, so today we are having this session for organic chemistry, all right. Tomorrow we will discuss on inorganic chemistry, and day after tomorrow, or let's say the next second YouTube video, or let's say lecture, will be going to be on physical chemistry, okay. All right, and the next thing that we want to talk about today is conclusions based on the marks for each section. That if we are discussing what are the major topics, then what are we going to study for the next 6 months becomes very, very clear, and that is why we are doing the analysis, okay. So guys, I hope we should start with the analysis over here. So as you can see, I've drawn a big chart. Okay, and I hope that this big chart is going to help you, clearing your basic concept that which topics are really, really very important. Okay, so we are going to talk about it right over here. All right, so yeah, first of all, beginning with aromaticity. So guys, it's a very basic concept. Also, it's a very important concept. Sometimes the questions are not asked directly, right? Sometimes the questions are asked indirectly, or maybe there is a aromaticity property which is becoming very, very useful in a 4 mark question, but it is not given individually. Right, so the question might not be given individually, but the concept is a really, really important concept which might be asked in the 4 mark question in between some of the reactions, along with some of the other reactions as well. Okay, so what do we see over here? If we try to look at the papers, December 2018, June 2018, December 2017, June 2017, December 16, June 16, December 15, and June 15. So this is what we are going to analyze, right? From now to June 2015. I have not yet included June 19 paper right now, because I think that it would be better if we are able to get the December 19 paper and then do the analysis for both the December 19 as well as June 19 paper. Okay, all right. So yeah, moving on to the aromaticity, the question is only 1 mark. One question for 2 marks is asked in June 2018 basically. Okay, and June 2015 as well. And we are only going to talk about section B questions over here. So we are only talking about section B questions in this slide, and in the next slide we will be talking about our section C questions. Okay. Also, the general organic chemistry, which is really very important for our basic concepts, are usually not asked directly. So again, we are having no question in December 18. 2 mark question, one question for 2 mark in June 2018, no question again in both papers of 2017, as well as if we go back to December 2016, 6 mark for GOC, again June 2016, 6 marks for GOC. Okay, so that completely varies, as in 2015 again there is no question asked. All right, so what do we see over here is that the most basic concepts, aromaticity and general organic chemistry, which are also very important, are not asked directly as questions. Okay, specifically in section B. All right, then we move forward to stereochemistry. It is another important section to discuss about, and guys, in my batch course, the first thing that we are going to study is stereochemistry. I can't emphasize how important it is. All right. Hello Shalja, welcome to the class. The camera is not working from my side, so I hope that you will enjoy the video by itself, by the content of the video itself. Okay, I hope that I'm bringing out some important information to you. All right, so what we are going to see next is stereochemistry over here. So basically in stereochemistry, as we can see, December 2018, we are having two questions giving us 4 marks in section B. And again June 2018, 2 marks, December 2017, 4 marks, June 2017, 2 marks, December 16, 6 marks. So such a high over here in December as well as June 2016. For December 15 and June 15, we are having 2 and 4 mark question basically. Okay, so as we can see, the stereochemistry in section B is also asked for around 4 to 6 marks. Okay, so we can range it at around 4 to 6 marks. Okay, so I'm erasing the pen for clarity. Okay, so we can range it around 4 to 6 marks. Okay, now coming on to reaction mechanisms. So as you can see guys, December 2018 paper, only in section B I'm getting 16 mark question, right? We are getting 16 mark question only in section B, right? So definitely it is a very important topic. Also we are going to get much more topics, or let's say much more mark question in the section C of reaction mechanism plus intermediates. Okay, so this is a really important topic. Then we move forward to June 2018, only 4 marks, December 17, 8 marks, June 17, 4 marks, December 16, 8 marks, June 16, 2 marks, very low over here, this is the least. December 2015, 8 marks, June 15, 6 marks. So as you can see, more 8 marks question over here. So we are going to range it at around 8 to 16. Okay, just the double I have written in both the cases, but then it becomes a really important topic to study, isn't it? Because there will be question in both the sections, in section B also, and as well as in section C also. Hello Pranav, welcome to the class. Today the camera is not working, that's why only the slide is visible to you. So we have just started our discussion, and we are talking about only section B from all these years. Okay, so I've tried to make a chart, a simple chart and a non-confusing chart over here for you. Okay guys, so talking about the name reaction plus rearrangement, because it's a kind of a hot topic for organic chemistry, right? So we definitely have to consider how many questions are getting asked. So guys, from name reactions, if you try to talk about proper name reactions, no question is June 18, no question is there in December 18 as well. Then December 17, no question. 4 marks question, basically 2 questions for 2 marks, because this is section B. In June 17, then as we can see, the trend is like this. So very less number of questions from name reaction or rearrangement. So it's like 2 to 4 mark only, right? So we cannot we cannot say that it's a very unimportant topic, but in section B the questions are asked less because the name reactions will be given more marks, right? More than 2 marks. It has to be given 4 marks like that, okay, if the reaction is a complex one, okay. So we are also going to see that in the next slide how many marks are dedicated for name reactions in section C. Also, let us see for reagents, right? For reagents, we are again having December 18 0 question, June 18 4 marks, right? Good, 4 marks is good. Then December 17 no question over here from the reagents directly, because the question from reagents are lengthy question. We know that the question from reagents are lengthy ones. Either it is a 4-step reaction or a 3-step reaction which has to be carried out, and we have to select the correct reagent combination. So it deserves more than deserves more marks as compared to the marks in section B. So again, 2 marks, simple questions. So these would have been very simple questions as I saw, and again 4 marks in the previous years, June 2016 and 15. Okay, so basically in 18 and 17 we don't have any question. Only in June 2018 we are having 4 mark, right? So we can say that the topic is really important, but in the December 18 paper did not have many questions from reagent in section B only. And as you can see guys, we emphasize on organic synthesis a lot, but I did not see substantial question from section B in organic synthesis in all of these years basically. Why? Can we say the topic is not important? Not at all. The topic is so important, and also it's lengthy, so that is why we have to give 4 marks to this topic, okay, and that is why you will see more marks in the section C. Also talking about pericyclic and photochemical reactions, these are easy topics, and easy stuff is going to be asked, so that is why they cannot be 2 marks question can be taken up in section B from pericyclic as well as photochemistry, okay. So we are going to see that maximum of the 4 mark question in 18, and 2 mark in June 18, and 2 marks in December 17, and so on. So basically we are having most of the times the questions are asked from pericyclic and photochemistry, right? Only in December 16 it did not happen, okay. So basically it's a very important topic, both looking at section B as well as section C. Now talking about heterocyclic compounds. So guys, again it is a lengthy one, right? So the synthesis and reactions of cyclic compound are really lengthy questions they are going to make, so that is why putting them in the 2 mark question is really tough. So only once it was asked in December 2015. Talking about natural products. So all right, so natural products are always just a second, there must be some glitch over here, because natural products are always asked, all of the times they are asked. So in this case I must see the thing again, I guess, because it is always asked. The natural product is always asked for 4 to 6 marks question, okay. I'll have to just see these sections over here in the December 18 and December 17 papers, okay. And definitely they are, most of the times they are always asked, right, for 4 to 6 mark question. Now getting on to spectroscopy. Hello Astha, welcome to the class. Alright, so now getting on to spectroscopy, then we can see that in section B also it is asked for around 6 to 8 marks, right? And we have been doing this analysis from June 2015 to December 2018, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are doing it for 8 papers. Alright, so we are doing it for 8 papers, and we see spectroscopy is almost always asked for the for the examination, right? Also in section B as well. Now let's come to section C. So basically we are doing this organic chemistry analysis, and now coming at section C, we will see that aromaticity again is not asked directly. Direct questions are very few on aromaticity, okay. and I'll have to check this once again, because there were questions that I made you practice in the previous year questions basically. Okay, so there were some questions, but they were mostly asked, for example, they were mostly asked on acidity and basicity. For example, not directly on aromaticity, but they were asked like this, that which compound is going to be more acidic. For example, I'm having the cyclopropene system, okay? So it is more acidic, the hydrogen is acidic or not. So they were asked like that, so I had to include them in acids and bases. So yeah, those kind of questions would be more included into acid base chemistry rather than aromaticity. Okay, all right, so definitely there are questions which are asked from aromaticity in section C as well as section B, but they are not directly asking all the time. They are giving you some hint of aromaticity. They are asking you that what will be the acid base property of some compounds, and then they are giving you aromatic compounds basically. Okay, so this is how the questions are asked from aromaticity. And sorry guys, and I would suggest you to watch all these special classes that I have already done on aromaticity as well as acid base concept on organic chemistry. Hello Humesh, welcome to the class. And talking about GOC, so again guys, GOC is the base of organic chemistry, but usually direct questions are not many times asked. Okay, now talking about stereochemistry. So most of the questions in stereochemistry get asked for 2 marks. Alright, and the 2 mark question are there in section B. So as we saw over here, the stereochemistry, most of the questions are asked in section B, okay, and 6 marks question basically, both in June 2016 and December 2016, okay. And in section C, what happens? In section C, the stereochemistry is it is included within the reactions, right? So here stereochemistry, I am giving this to conformational analysis, basically RNS nomenclature, something like that, okay. So most of the times they are asked, but they are mixed with other concepts as well. Okay, so they are also mixed with other concept as well, stereochemistry most of the times, okay. Now talking about reaction mechanism plus intermediate guys, always as you can see, there are a lot of questions which are asked from the reaction mechanism as well as the organic reactive intermediates. What are the reactive intermediates? It's carbenes, nitrines, okay, radicals, benzene, right, carbocation as well as carboanion. Yes, I hope that you have been studying about this concept for a long time. Reaction mechanisms are our SN1 reaction, SN2 reaction, elimination, addition to carbon-carbon double bond, nucleophilic addition to carbonyl group. Alright, so these are our reaction mechanism, and as you can see, umpteen number of questions has been asked on this. So many questions have been asked on this concept. Okay, so we can say that it's a really important concept. And when we talked about reaction mechanism in section B, then we saw that the questions are less over here as compared to the question in section C, because they are definitely guys mixing the concepts, and the base of organic chemistry is our reaction mechanism, so this is of ultimate importance. Also, if we talk about name reaction as well as rearrangement, so the name reaction and rearrangement are also asked for good enough marks basically, as you can see, 4, 8, 12, 16. So the maximum question marks are in June 2016 and December 2016 for the name reaction as well as rearrangement, right? But we can't just stop writing, we can't just stop studying our reactions, because they are really important, and it's very unpredictable, because the thing is these reactions are going to get included in between the, if we are having a 4 mark question, for example, then one step is Favorsky, the other step is Michael addition, the third step is some other reaction. Okay, so this is how the questions are mixed basically. Okay, and that is why it is very hard to categorize them under one criteria, under one topic, right? So basically everything is interrelated, right? The reaction mechanism, intermediates, name reaction, reagents, organic synthesis, everything is interrelated in organic chemistry, and that is why studying these topics becomes even more important. Then we talk about organic reagents. So guys, always, as we can see, in organic reagents are always asked for very very good marks, isn't it? They are asked for really really good marks, as we can see. So I have also tried to focus on organic reagents in my sessions. So guys, after this session, after this paper analysis, basically for section B and section C of these years, I'm also going to explain to you what are my upcoming courses, basically, so that you will have a basic idea of what we are going to study for the next 6 months. Okay, then what about organic synthesis? So in section B, the question from organic synthesis were less. Here it is, we are having good enough questions from organic synthesis, basically. Okay, so basically more questions are asked from basic concept, which is a reaction mechanism and reagents, right? So guys, even the CSIR is maintaining the decorum of asking more questions from the basic concepts, which are our reaction mechanism, intermediates, as well as the name reactions, as well as the reagents. Okay, also talking about pericyclic and photochemistry, so they are never going to deceive you. They are always going to help you out in solving more, attempting more question in the CSIR exam, because as you can see guys, the marks are good enough, right? 16 to 20 we can say. So we can say 2 to 5 questions, 4 to 5 questions are asked all the times, including both the topics pericyclic and photochemistry. So I have written them together, right? Because when we are studying, also when we are preparing for the CSIR exam, we mostly prefer to study these reaction or these topics one after the other, basically. Okay, that is why we are placing them together over here like this. All right, then what do we have? Then we have heterocyclic chemistry. So for heterocyclic chemistry as well, we are having one mark question, one question in June 18, December 17 and June 17. Then it goes 2 marks for 2 questions for December and June 2016, and again it goes really high in June 2015. And you would observe guys that as you are going to the previous years, basically, let's say you're moving from 2015 to 2012, you will see that lots of questions are getting asked from heterocyclic chemistry. Okay, so directly or indirectly there are a lot of questions asked from heterocyclic chemistry as well. Okay, right. So finally we are going to talk about natural products and spectroscopy. Okay, so yeah, what about natural product? So natural product also we are going to have, we can see that we are having so many questions like this. One mark questions have always been asked. They have always been asked like this. And guys, the maximum questions are there from spectroscopy. Right, so 10 marks spectroscopy over here. Alright. So it's also a very very important concept. Now what do we have to see over here is that, yeah, so basically we came on conclusion, the ones that I have rounded are really really important. So it's reaction mechanism, intermediates plus intermediate, name reaction and rearrangement, reagents, photochemistry and pericyclic reactions, and spectroscopy. So we are going to focus more on these topic in my upcoming classes, basically. Right, so I hope that all of you are able to see and hear my voice and see the slide properly. The camera is not working for today, so I just, I thought the slide is much more important, so let's start the class. All right, so yeah, so the upcoming batch course that I'm having is Excel for Chemical Sciences, June 2020, and in that batch course I will be taking organic, Nurul sir will be taking inorganic, and SD sir is going to take physical chemistry. Okay, and guys, you can just visit the Unacademy page and you can check all the contents, all the classes as well as dates. Okay, but for now I am just going to tell you about what I am going to teach in this course. Also, we are having a course on preparation and strategy for CSIR UGC NET June 2020 examination, and it is my ongoing course right now. So if you subscribe right now, it is going to be really beneficial because we are planning our strategy. We are going to make a 6 month, study plan, and we are going to move according to that, and there is a lot of motivation and lot of energy coming out of everywhere in this course because everyone is excited for the June 2020 preparation, and I hope that you must join this. I wish you must join this. Okay, so what are the contents of my batch course, which will be from January 2020? So basically it will be April 2020, right? Because the other educators are having classes till April, and I will be focusing on my individual course from April, right? So I have my classes till March 2020. Okay, so yeah, I will be focusing on complete stereochemistry, symmetry and point group, nomenclature, which is the RNS nomenclature for all different systems, right? The allenes, the spiro compounds, helical compounds, basically everything. Also, we are going to focus on conformation analysis for acyclic compounds, which is basically our ethane, cyclobutane system, basically considering the Gauche-butane interactions, energy profile diagrams, and so on. Then we would focus on conformational analysis, considering the cyclic compounds, right? Considering the cyclic compound, for example, cyclohexane and various other cyclics, decalins also, right? So we will be talking about cyclohexanes as well as decalins in this class. Then we are going to talk about stereogenicity and topicity. And guys, I can't tell you enough. So many questions have been asked on topicity. Okay, and yeah, topicity is also used for predicting the NMR spectrum as well, right? Okay, so optical rotation and enantiomeric excess, another important topic. And lastly, we are going to have a question practice session. All right. Also, in the organic reaction mechanism, because it is a complete course, right? So we will be talking everything in detail, aliphatic nucleophilic substitution, and also we will be practicing a lot of questions which are asked in the CSIR exam. Basically, previous year questions in every session, elimination reactions. So guys, what I have planned about the name reaction is that basically, guys, what happens is if we try to make a separate list of name reactions and if we try to mug it up, then it is very very hard for us to remember all those name reactions. Okay, but if we are studying the name reaction topic wise, for example, I talk about elimination reaction. So if I study Peterson elimination, then it would be very easy for me to remember, okay, Peterson reaction is basically elimination reaction. Then there comes Cope elimination, then there is this Chugaev elimination, right? So if I want to remember these reactions, I will be it will be very very beneficial if I study them along with the concepts, along with the topics. Okay, so this is what I have planned, and after we have covered so many things, after that I am going to take a separate class on name reactions. Okay, so first we are going to focus on studying the basics and including the name reactions over here. Aromatic nucleophilic substitution is what I'm going to have next. Then benzyne mechanism, addition to alkenes, nucleophilic addition to carbonyls. So basically guys, most of the reaction mechanism are covered over here. Substitution, elimination, addition to alkenes, then aromatic substitution and nucleophilic addition to carbonyls. Okay, so I'm also going to include aromatic electrophilic substitution as well. Alright, so definitely I'll be including aromatic electrophilic substitution as well. Alright, okay. So this was all about the batch course. What about the individual course? So individual course is going to start from January 2020 to April 2020, right? 15th of April, I guess. Okay, so what am I going to cover in the individual course which I'm having? Intermediate. So guys, as we have already analyzed the paper, we saw that reaction mechanism as well as intermediates are really important. So this is a complete description of my course: generation and reaction of carbenes, generation and reaction of nitrines, free radical, benzene, carbocation as well as carboanion. So this is what we are going to study, and in very detail, okay? And there are a lot of name reaction in this category as well, so we will be focusing on the name reactions side by side, okay? Also, we saw that pericyclic reactions and photochemistry are really important. So in the month of January, I will be completing the intermediates along with the batch course plus the batch course, okay? And the times are not same, okay? So batch course is at around 3 to 5 p.m. My classes will be at 3 to 5 p.m. And if you miss a class, guys, you can definitely see it in the recorded version. Also, in the individual course, my classes will be around 9 to 10:30. Okay, 1.5 hour session. It is going to be in the morning, AM. It is going to be in the morning. Okay, so pericyclic and photochemistry. So we are going in the month of February. I'll cover this: cycloaddition reaction, electrocyclic reaction, sigmatropic reaction, pericyclic reactions, other pericyclic reaction, which means 2 plus 2 addition and addition of dipolarophiles, okay, all of those reactions, okay. Also, we are going to separately see photochemical reactions. So this is not one class, guys. I have dedicated several classes to so many of the topics. For that, you will be able to see you will be able to see the course page once it is launched within 2 to 3 days. Hello Ayush. Okay, what would be the weightage of your course? So Ayush, in the previous slide we have talked about, right? We have talked about all the. Let me just show you the slide over here. So this is the slide. This is the slide over here. So we talked about. We did the paper analysis for section B of organic, basically for all these topics, right? So I am focusing on reaction mechanism plus intermediate, name reaction rearrangement, reagents, organic synthesis, pericyclic photochemistry, heterocyclic natural product as well as spectroscopy. So this is what I am covering, and maximum questions, as you can see, the rounded circles are giving the maximum questions, and that is what I am covering. Okay, so this is what I aim to cover in my batch course as well as plus course. So the batch course is definitely 3 educators teaching together, and these are the contents of my batch courses which I have already discussed. Okay, alright, you can pause the video over here and you can check it out. Also, now we are discussing the individual course, basically what you are getting from me individually in the 4 months, January to April, right? And definitely will be taking name reactions as well. Okay, so what about the month of March? So guys, this is what we covered in January as well as February along with the batch course, okay? So in the month of March, we will be talking about reagents and spectroscopy. So I have dedicated around 5 to 6 classes for organic reagents, right? And separate classes for each of UV visible spectroscopy, IR spectroscopy, NMR as well as mass. And guys, if you have already seen my special classes, you would know that in every lecture or class, I am including previous year question or a practice question for a better understanding of the concept. Alright, so I hope that it is going to be beneficial to you. Okay? Alright. So the synthesis and reaction of heterocyclic compounds is what we are going to have in the month of April. Heterocyclic compounds and natural products. Okay, so also we are going to see carbohydrate chemistry, amino acids, and these are the topics that we are going to cover in the month of April. Okay, and the little topics, easy topics, easier topics, which are these are going to be covered in special classes. and YouTube sessions. Okay, aromaticity, acids and bases, and so on, etc. All right, so these will be covered in special classes and YouTube sessions. So course plan for the month of April. Course plan for the month of April, May and June. Alright. So quick discussion on major inorganic topics. Coordination, organometallics, bioinorganic chemistry. Exam relevant discussion. Topic discussion. Plus previous year questions. Okay. Revision of all concepts taught by me. Okay. So revision of all the concepts taught by me. Definitely I'm going to focus on all the topics. So basically guys, our plan is that in from the month of January, February and March, and also half of April basically. So in these months we will be completing our syllabus. Complete syllabus. Okay? And from the month of April, May and half of June, we will be doing revision plus practice. Alright, so this is what we will be focusing on. Right, so there will be practice session as well as previous year question solving as well. Okay, so this is what we have planned for the April, May and June basically. Okay, because we think that we will be able to complete the syllabus by this by this period of time. Okay, all right. And guys, the ongoing courses over the platform right now are these: complete course on organic chemistry, course on strategy for chemical sciences, right? Course on physical chemistry with analysis of previous year question, revision course on chemistry, course on preparation strategy for CSIR June 2020, which is my course. So basically guys, if let me also tell you one thing, if you have not yet seen my previous classes, then this is my code Jagriti S, and it is going to give you a 10% discount on all the on the CSIR subscription package, which is of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, as well as 12 and 24 month. So guys, why am I saying this? Because in one CSIR package, you are going to be able to access everything, all the courses from all the educators, alright, which are coming under the CSIR category. I have not included the life science and bio and physical sciences, mathematical sciences. I'm only talking about chemistry, but definitely you are going to get access to all the subject, life science and everything. Okay, right, so that is what you are going to get access to, all the courses, all the educators with only one code. So guys, if you want to subscribe, never forget to use the code, and my code is Jagriti S, everyone. So yes guys, I hope that you liked the session, and if you want to subscribe, which I would suggest you, because at least you must prepare, you must take the chance of the 6-month preparation June 2020 examination. Alright, and if you are already preparing for it, if you are serious about it, I would suggest you to at least take the 6-month or 1-year course, if you 1-year plan, if you also are planning for other competitive exams as well. Also let me tell you that my upcoming courses are also going to help you prepare for the GATE 2020 exam, because guys, I will be solving previous year questions completely. We are going to have a great focus on the previous year questions as well. So if you want to also talk about, let's say if you want to do your preparation for GATE 2020 examination as well, definitely you there is another reason for you to subscribe. And guys, if you have not yet seen any content on the Unacademy, then I would request you to visit the special classes by all the educators, and they are providing really good content. And if you have already seen it, Then this is my name, Jagriti Sharma, and this is my code, Jagriti S. Guys, do not forget to use my code when you subscribe. And definitely, I hope that with all our hard work, that all, definitely go and watch this video from the very beginning. We have done CSIR paper analysis if you have not yet watched it. Also, I have also told you about my individual as well as batch courses, and I hope guys you will see that I have covered most of the concepts in organic, basically covered everything in organic. Okay, so I hope it will be beneficial for you if you are subscribing, if you are coming on the Plus platform. All right guys, I hope that I'll see you on the Plus platform. Okay, and if you like the classes, then please like it, please subscribe all to the channel, and please share it to relevant people, to your friends, to your colleagues, right? And also follow me on Unacademy to get regular updates about my upcoming courses, special classes, everything. Okay, and guys, I would suggest you to watch my special classes because we have already solved a lot of previous year questions. I hope the free classes are also going to help you a lot in your preparation. Thank you so much guys. I hope I'll see you in the Plus. Bye guys, I'll see you tomorrow with the same time. Thank you so much for coming. Bye everyone.